Debt management representatives are standing by to take your call and help you get your life back on track. Time is not on your side, so don't wait. This is the time to build a plan to
Oh, okay, now we're gonna play as Carlos Olivares.
Someone's got to be clear of the city by now.
So make the calls now.
No, she's not like that. No, she's not like anybody.
Police now knew that the letters mailed from Spokane, Washington weren't written by Brad Brisbane. They strongly suspected Larry Moore may have been involved in Brad's disappearance. On the step of Moore's camper,
You sure?
police noticed what looked like
Looks like a cemetery to me.
Under a microscope, scientists found it was more than just blood. It was tissue. This was identified as human. And the sample had both small granular cells and larger procedural cells. This meant only one thing.
Not you too.
This was muscle. But they wanted a second opinion.
So they sent this tissue to...
I know, crazy hugger. Poor guy.
The cerebellum sits at the base of the brain.
Shit, it's locked. You stay on the door. I got this
muscle. No human can
Go get
survive
some.
without it. A ballistics expert compared the location of the brain tissue in the camper with the bullet.
Sorry, Brad.
Using the 2-point laser, he marked the center of the bullet hole and then followed the bullet's path.
These stars.
It showed
Whatever.
that the shooter was firing from a standing position. There were a few people shoot, hold the gun up.
One moment, guys.
And realized that the body was enclosed in.
We'll be revisiting this area again in Resident Evil 2 Remake.
A standing man, for example. Could be a collapsed man or a person nearly down on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Next, ballistic experts
Oh, here it
examined
is.
the bullet fragment found in the floor of the camper and discovered what is called soft damage. It forms in a very different way than it would have concrete, drywall, metal. And
Sorry, poster boy.
the longer the path through a victim or tissue or a tissue symbol,
Poor guy.
more velocity is lost. To find out whose brain tissue was in the camper, investigators sent the sample for DNA testing, but they didn't have a body to compare it to.
We can help you to determine whether this tissue
Somebody didn't have
is
time to
from
put
the
his clothes
missing
on.
person by comparing the DNA from the tissue to the family members and the children and the mother of the person who's missing.
Children get half of their DNA from the mother and half from the father. By taking the DNA sample from Brad's wife, his 4 children, and his mother, scientists could isolate Brad's DNA profile through a process of elimination. For this, scientists used
Oh, wait,
an
but
RFL
just gotta save the gimme, yeah.
at the time, the most sophisticated DNA test available.
Whoever tissue sample that was completely consistent with being the father of both sets of children and consistent with being the son
Sorry,
of
Brad.
the mother of the missing person.
Good dad.
Next,
Again.
Where'd that cop go?
a tiny fragment of brain
Don't know, don't
tissue.
care. We got a
It
job
was
to
too
do.
small for RFLP.
If our intel's still worth
since
it to
was
him,
about
then
the
Bart's in the
size
STARS
of a
office.
pinhead.
Let's find him and take him into custody.
So scientists amplified it using
this was a rescue.
PCR, a process that duplicates a small sample to make it large enough to test.
Carlos, take a look at this.
PCR DNA test
I've located the STARS
that
office.
the brain tissue in Larry
Remember,
Moore's camper.
Bart had access to
was
Umbrella's
Brad
darkest
Brisbane's.
secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain.
Never felt
Right.
anything like that before.
Good to know.
With
I'll
this
open the shutter so you
discovery,
can get through.
the medical examiner
You stay here and
ruled
find out what's
Brad
been going on here at the
Brisbane's death
station.
a homicide.
Call you if I find anything.
Larry Moore was arrested and charged
Hey!
with murder.
Be careful.
Prosecutors knew their case would be difficult to prove without a
Alright, guys, I'll leave it here. Have a good one.